Hi, and welcome to our meditation and mindfulness session today. Let's start in any easy seated or lying down position, turning the palms up just a little bit away from the body, or the palms resting on your knees, maybe even in your lap. This is the quickest way to open the chest and to relax the shoulders down and back. Allow your awareness to be drawn into the parts of your body that are most connected to the earth right now. So notice any subtle weight or sensation of heaviness that you may find in your body. This may be in the hips. We could even shift a little bit left and right to bring more awareness to these places. Other connections to the earth might be the low back, backs of the hands. In contrast to that, let's notice the places where maybe we're able to sense a little bit of space, a little bit of openness in our connection to the earth. Still intimately connected and yet having space. So maybe the space is at the low of the back, behind the knees, behind the ankles. We might even notice space behind the ears or the inner ear. Continuing to focus awareness on the contrast of energies in the body. Inhale, draw a deep breath into your nose, expanding the belly, perhaps even lifting the heart and the chest. Then pause for a moment to feel for the fullness of the breath in your body, expansion of the breath in the body. Hold on to that feeling of expansion while you exhale. As the body subtly contracts, we hold on to the memory of expansion, that memory of space. Inhaling again through the nose, down into the belly, through your ribs and up to your heart. Pause. 3, 2, 1. Allowing the abdomen to soften, the lungs naturally contract, and we hold on to the memory of expansion in the body. Let's try this one more time. Inhaling, pausing for about 3 counts, noticing parts of the body that feel a little more full than others with the breath. Holding on to that memory of fullness with the breath as we exhale. Let's recenter the awareness around the breath. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling from the throat, and exhaling maybe as if you're going to say, ha, just a small breathy ha. The release of the exhale may recruit a small sigh of relief. We may even feel the body releasing tension, releasing anxiety, stress, or discomforts that may have built up over the day, allowing it to be released with the ha breath. After that ha breath, pause for a moment, noticing the feeling of contraction in the body, holding on to that memory of that contracted sensation as we inhale, exhale, pause, maybe even pulling the navel in just a little more to the spine, and maybe even contracting the muscles in the pelvis that support the bladder. Holding on to that sensation of contraction even while we inhale. Exhaling with that subtle ha breath. Pause. sensation of contraction, perhaps pulling up through the protective and supporting muscles in the hips and the thighs. Inhaling, holding on to the memory of that contracted state. And then exhale, let everything go. Become aware of the point in the very middle of your forehead, the third eye or brow center. In contrast to that, become aware of the hips and the pelvis. Perhaps even a point that moves out of your body from the tailbone. It could be somewhere in the urogenital region. Receiving the breath energetically through the center of the forehead, softening your eyebrows, feeling the energetic breath, the life force, move into the center brow to the middle of your brain, down the spine. And as we exhale, the breath leaves out from a point just beyond your tailbone, leaving from the physical body. Noticing the contrast as we open at the brow center, we open at the top of the head. This is considered a more ethereal or spacious energy. And then as we exhale on that contraction, releasing from a point just beyond your tailbone, the muscles in the hips and the pelvis soften. And there is a subtle release with that contracted exhale. The energy from the hips is heavy and contracted in contrast to the expansive nature of the third eye. Tracing the breath once more in through the center of the forehead, the third eye region, an expansive and light ethereal energy connected to the cosmos, the infinitely expanding universe. We receive the breath through this point. And as we exhale, we watch as the breath rushes down the spine and out the tailbone, absorbed by the earth, a contracted and heavy energy. Now just become aware of your breath moving into the nose. Just become aware of the breath into the nose, knowing that physically the breath is going to fill both lungs. As you inhale, have the sense or the presence of a blue light filling your left lung. Inhaling, seeing the left lung fill with a blue light. Pause. Watch this light pour over to your right lung where it moves into a shade of red. And as you exhale from the throat, watching as red light leaves from your right lung. Let's try this 3 to 5 times. We inhale through both nostrils, the breath moves into both lungs, and we sense the presence of a blue light in the left lung. Pausing at the top of the breath, our awareness shifts to the right lung. The light moves into a shade of red, and as we exhale, we watch as red light empties from the right lung. Inhaling blue on the left and red on the right. This is the practice of Chandra Veda, the moon breath. Promoting elements of creativity, emotional regulation, and curiosity as we observe on the inhale that red light moving into the right lung now. And then exhale blue light from the left lung, moving into the left brain energy, more of an energizing solar breath, promoting alert currents of awareness. Inhaling, seeing red light in the right lung. Pause, shifting awareness to the internal sensations on the left side of your body, and watching as you exhale, the left lung empties blue light. Surya Veda, the sun breath. Inhaling red light, fills the right lung. Pause at the top of the breath, shift awareness to the left. The light is blue on the left. Exhaling, blue light empties from the left lung. Now we may continue to see the energetic representations of the sun and moon energies with color, or we may want to simplify the practice by alternating physical awareness, just awareness of sensation. So now as we inhale, we just are aware of what we're feeling in the left nostril. And as we exhale, we're aware of what we feel in the right nostril. Even when we exhale from the throat, just thinking about the space in the right nostril. And now inhale, aware of the breath, the sensations in the right nostril. Exhale, sensation in the left nostril. If you're noticing that it is confusing or difficult to stay focused on the sensations in the nostrils, then allow your attention to expand out so it becomes more of a body-focused meditation. As we inhale, we are aware of the left side of the body, left nostril. Exhaling, awareness of the right side of the body, right nostril. Inhaling, awareness on the right. Exhaling, awareness on the left. We continue to alternate with the breath. Inhaling left. Exhaling right. Inhaling right. Exhaling left. Alternate nostril breathing. Encouraging both sun and moon energies in the body, these contrasting energetic elements. Through the practice of mindfulness, they come together, creating equanimity, a sense of balance in the mind and the body through the breath. Exhaling right. Now inhale through both nostrils. And just become aware of any subtle imbalances with your breath. Is it possible that you sense that one nostril is a little more open than the other? Or maybe as we inhale, we notice that one lung expands more than the other. Just noticing on the inhale. Now maybe notice on the exhale. Inhaling, allowing the body to breathe in any natural way. And as we exhale, noticing any subtle differences from left to right in the lungs, in the body, even in the throat, in the nasal passages. Perhaps even we notice differences as we exhale behind the eyes or in the inner ears, noticing any subtle differences that help us to become aware of contrast. Without judgment, we simply observe and become aware of these subtle differences without reacting. From this place of awareness with the mind, the breath, and the body balancing themselves, be aware of your hands, palms open. Aware of the left hand and the right hand. Slowly curl your left index finger in to press against your right thumb. Becoming aware of energies and sensations that might move from the thumb and the finger on the left hand. Aware of any muscles that move through your thumb joints to your wrist. Maybe sensations to the elbows, all the way up to the shoulder, the neck, or even channels of energy deep on the left side of the heart. Keeping the left index finger curled into the left thumb, let's create that same gesture with the right hand, curling the right index finger in to the right thumb. Focusing our mind on the sensations of the right hand, the pressure, the contact points between the right index finger and thumb. Noticing sensations that move through the knuckles of the thumb and the index finger to your right wrist, up to the right elbow, into the right shoulder, the neck, maybe even to the inner ear, or down the right side of the heart and trunk of the body. Now try matching the effort, matching the pressure, creating balanced awareness in the hands through that active pressure, the gesture of the finger pushing into the thumb, matching the investment of energy and awareness into both hands. Bring awareness to both wrists, both elbows, both shoulders. Notice if one shoulder has more tension than the other, and maybe attempt to release any tension, balancing energy in the shoulders. Bring awareness to the inner ears and the jaw. Relax the muscles in your face. Awareness in your eyebrows, noticing if maybe one has a little more tension and softening it. Let's attempt to become aware of any parts of the body that are tense and match those places that appear to have peace. Relax the back of the body, backs of the knees, the heels of your feet and your toes. Keeping the gesture with the hands, index fingers curled into the thumb. Stretch out the other fingers. Draw in a deep breath into your nose, then exhale from the throat with a sigh. Let's try this 2 more times. So we are bringing the breath in, drawing in the life force, bringing it into the body, a vessel containing balance and peace. One more. From this place, let go of the gesture with the hands and wiggle all of your fingers. Let's make some small circles with the left and the right wrist as well. Take your time to slowly bring the hands up and over the chest. Spreading the fingers out over your chest, you may want to hook the thumbs together and then press out with the fingertips, creating tension, hooking the thumbs almost like you would have links in a chain. And as you press out with your fingertips, it's like stretching links in a chain. From here, draw in a deep breath into the center of your chest. Exhale, release the breath and release that tension in your hands as well. Let the hands fall down beside you. As this concludes our meditative practice today, we can close with a bow. Namaste. Go enjoy your beautiful day.